What if improving your sleep was just a matter of increasing melatonin without taking melatonin? Because in a 2025 randomized controlled trial, researchers tested a simple intervention: 40 grams of walnuts every night with dinner for 8 weeks. And the result? People fell asleep faster. Their overall sleep quality improved and they were less sleepy during the day. But here's where it gets interesting. They didn't just measure sleep, they measured biology. Specifically, 6-sulfathoxymelatonin, the primary metabolite of melatonin, a proxy for how much melatonin your body is actually producing. And that increased in the evening, right when your circadian system is supposed to be ramping up sleep signals. So what changed? Walnuts are rich in tryptophan, the essential amino acid that feeds into serotonin, which is then converted into melatonin. But that conversion doesn't just happen. It requires cofactors, vitamin B6, vitamin B5, magnesium, all present in walnuts. So now you're not just supplying the raw material, you're supporting the machinery. And there's more. Tryptophan has to cross the blood-brain barrier, but it competes with other amino acids to get there. So what matters is the ratio, and walnuts have a relatively favorable tryptophan to competing amino acid ratio, which may enhance central uptake, meaning more substrate actually reaches the brain. And then there's the gut, because walnuts are also high in fiber, which can influence the microbiome, increasing short-chain fatty acid production and modulate serotonin signaling. And given that most serotonin is produced in the gut, that pathway matters. So what do we see? Higher melatonin metabolite levels linked to better sleep efficiency, better overall sleep quality, and fewer awakenings. Not a knockout effect, not sedation, but regulation, because this isn't forcing sleep. It's supporting the system that generates it. And that's a fundamentally different strategy, because instead of overriding physiology, you're working with it. Simple intervention, multiple mechanisms, measurable outcome. And quietly, that's where things get interesting.